there, this is Kelly from Moonbean Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your January mid-month 2020 general reading. So for those of you who are subscribed to my channel, welcome back. For those of you who are new to my channel, just stick around for a brief little intro. I do appreciate all your likes, your shares, as well as your comments. I have been receiving quite a few comments recently, and it's been definitely heartwarming, to say the very least. So I just wanted to say again, Happy New Year to all of you, and hopefully the new year has been treating you well. I know, Aquarius, the last reading I did for you, actually the last couple, or last 2 to 3 readings have been quite cryptic for some. Again, it's more so like picking up on other people's energy as well. I feel like you have definitely had quite a up and down ride this past few months. Yeah, waxing and waning with the moon, basically cycling. Before we do get started, I do want to clarify this is a general reading. Not all messages are going to resonate with you, so take what does and leave the rest behind. Do look at your moon, your rising, your Venus, and Jupiter as well. Some months those placements are going to resonate better for you than your sun sign. Also, cross watchers, do have a look at the Leo videos as well. Same goes for you, Aquarius. Your 7th house kind of gives you a little bit more insight on how you are within a relationship and how you're feeling. Okay, so I think that is it. Before we start, I usually do a pre-meditation shuffle off camera. So I just kind of want to go over those messages with you first, Aquarius. So there were a few different messages that came out. I usually don't read reversals for my meditation unless it's like stands out. Oh, and I don't believe, no, I don't think there was reversals for you guys. I think you guys, yeah, I think you guys were good. Upright, and I did, however, this was your second meditation because I was going to record your video the day before. So there was one that stood out, and I believe it came out again. However, this time it's in the upright, and I believe that was the 9 of Wands. So Aquarius, I feel at this time, so mid-January, and again, time isn't linear, so you may be going through this right now, you may be going through or have gone through it, or you could be going through it in a few months or even up to a year from now. So do keep that in mind. Also, I am an intuitive reader, so my messages are timeless, not date specific. Have a look at the title. If it resonates with you, chances are there's a message there for you. If for whatever reason you decide to look at someone else's reading, maybe you look at Aries, you don't have Aries in your chart, but the title resonates with you and there's a message there, guess what? That's for you, right? You could be connecting with that energy, right? It's not just about the sign or the zodiac sign, right? The sun sign, your moon sign, whatever. It's energy as well. Keep that in mind. Okay, so back on track here with this 9 of Wands. So I feel, Aquarius, I feel like you've been, it is that wounded warrior card. So it does talk about being tested and keeping at it and persistent. It also talks about putting up boundaries. So I think this could be in regards to a relationship. It could be in regards to family. It could be in regards to coworkers, friends, whatever it is, right? Even in regards to an ex, right? Like it doesn't have to be a current relationship, it can be an ex friendship, whatever it is. But definitely it speaks about you being hurt and having to overcome is what I'm sensing. So you could, and that could have been in your past energy, like you've had to overcome something. The following card to come out was the Three of Cups. So, well, you go from the Nine of Wands to Three of Cups. So we're celebrating here, right, in January. Mid-January. For some of you, could be mid-January. The sun is in Aquarius, I believe. So, yeah, Aquarius season. So for some of you, happy birthday, right? For mid-January, it could be celebrating your birthday with friends, your support circle, right? Loved ones, people who care about you, right? There could be some drinking involved. So, you know, all in moderation, my friends. The next card to come out was the Three of Swords. For some reason, though, in the midst of all this celebration, we have heartbreak. Why do we have some heartbreak here? Or a sense of loss for some of you. Maybe some of you Aquariuses are going through a divorce. For others of you, there could be a third party situation. Maybe someone you care about or you loved hurt you and left you for someone else. And again, take this how it resonates. It could be you, Aquarius, or it could be cross watchers, right? Or it could be you, someone you're connecting with strongly, right? It's energy. The following card was the Lovers. So this speaks about, you could be connecting with a Gemini as well, with the Lovers card. But it does speak of a deep partnership, a deep love, the balance of, two, the duality. Could be at a distance from this person. For some of you, it's a long distance relationship. I'm getting the sense for some of you, it's not that you're at a distance. You may be worlds apart from each other, if that makes any sense. So you're different. You're quite different. Maybe you're different culture, religious beliefs or spiritual beliefs, whatever it is, there's differences there. And it kind of is what separates you. The next card to come out is Justice, I see. Yes, Justice. So for some of you, Aquarius, you could be, and this could be you or a crosswatcher or someone you're connecting with. Maybe you're connecting with someone who is currently involved in some court issues. Again, this could be, if this is a divorce, right? That's something, why would somebody would have to deal with going to court, especially if, for that. It could also, if this is in regards to business, again, it's, ooh, sorry, it's extremely windy outside and it sounds like Santa has made an appearance on my roof again. So, yeah. So for some of you, again, it was in the upright. So I do see some solutions here. And again, this is just the cause or the effect to the cause of that, the heartbreak, whatever it is that you're going through or whoever it is going through this. The last card to come out in the pre-shuffle was the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be connecting with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or the Taurus, Capricorn. But it's that Knight, that's very slow moving energy, right? Of someone coming forward. This could be someone possibly coming forward with a gift. The Knight of Pentacles typically has either a coin or he's got something. He's usually holding something of value. Usually. So, I mean, he's coming to with offering, or he has something to offer, right? He's not the king, but he does usually have something stashed away because he's a hardworking, you know, earth signs, very materialistic, right? They're all about their pentacles. So I kind of feel like maybe there's someone you're connecting with. It could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be, it could just be the energy. This could be you, but I do feel someone is coming towards you. And it's, again, it's slow moving. So if it happens mid-January, great. It may not. It may happen further along in the month. It could even happen the following month, or even up to, you know, a couple months from now. But the Knight of Pentacles is the most efficient knight. So he will make his journey there. It might take a while, but he will make it there. All right, Aquarius, that has been your intro, quite long, and but that's what it was. All right, so I'm just going to shuffle these cards a little bit more. I did pre-shuffle all my cards beforehand, off camera, after I meditated, while meditating. So I'm ready to go. Okay, so Divine Mother, Divine Father, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Universe, please allow me to connect with the collective of Aquarius and Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for the January mid-month of 2020. Please allow messages to come in clearly and for the greater good of the collective. Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Alright, so I did get a new setup, if you have noticed, Aquarius. It's just a bigger table. I have a huge altar space now. Definitely makes a difference. Alright. Alright. So, first card out, Seven of Pentacles. So that was on the top of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like at this time, you're just working hard, Aquarius. Okay, focused on work. It also speaks about having patience. Let's take note of whatever it is you're doing. Just take note, notice what's, you know, as, yeah, that's what I'm kind of seeing here. It also talks about waiting on success. You definitely are. I see it's like making plans, like you had some plans or starting up plans, or maybe that's something you can do while you're waiting. Plans is kind of what I'm sensing. Any other messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January mid-month? We have the King of Cups. Could be connecting with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Doesn't have to be. This could be your energy or someone you're connecting with. King of Cups is someone who is, yeah, it could be your energy, right? So it's someone who's quite, it's emotionally balanced. Right? If you look at his glass, it's like half full, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So this is an individual who a King of Cups, I feel, is someone who, like, he knows how he's feeling. He's definitely on top of being balanced. He's not, like, I feel he's approachable, he's sociable. All right, so maybe that's the energy that either someone is coming towards you with, or you're having to kind of demonstrate, is maybe that kind of King of Cups energy, balanced emotions. Any other messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for mid-January 2020? Messages for... Okay, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So this talks about letting go of, I feel like in the past, maybe you were betrayed, there was someone who was very dishonest, there could have been divorce or an affair, whatever it was, right? We did see the Three of Swords in the pre-shuffle. So I feel like maybe there was that kind of energy happening. And again, this could have been you, Aquarius, doing this, or it could have been whomever it is that you were connected with, okay? But I feel like you're starting to release that. And maybe it's this King of Cups that's helping you, this individual that you're connecting with. The Seven of Pentacles was your first card. That's what I opened the reading with. It was on the top deck. I feel like that this is going to be the strongest energy for your mid-month reading. I feel like that's how your year is going to open up in a way. Even though this is like mid-January, I feel like it does speak for your whole year in a sense. It's like that being patient. Things are coming. Your hard work's going to pay off. It's just going to take some planning, and but that's kind of what I'm sensing here. And I feel like this King of Cups, whom you're connecting with, is going to definitely help bring about the Seven of Swords in reverse. And I feel like you're healing from that, possibly. Let's see. All right, if we're releasing that energy, you're letting go of whatever burdens those, that behavior, whatever it is, the situation that you went through, you're letting go of it, right? So we do have the next card as being the Empress in the reverse. So this could be you, Aquarius, or it could be someone you're connecting with. It could be a Taurus. Possibly, doesn't have to be. Maybe someone you're connecting with is a Taurus, or it's just the energy. This speaks about a person who could be a parent, doesn't have to be, could be a mother, father, whatever. But it's in the reverse. So I feel like this individual is currently not focused on their children at the moment, or I feel like they have their own agenda, like their own. For some of you, I feel like it's not that you're not focused on your children. It could be this individual is focused, maybe could be pregnant, in which case is focused more so on the unborn child than the other children right now. Maybe I don't know. First, I don't know why this is coming up, but for some of you, you may be having a difficult pregnancy, in which case you're being asked to be put on bed rest. I'm seeing for some of you. For others of you, this could just speak about a person who may be, there may be some dishonest, could be infidelity. I don't know why that's coming up, but this is, yeah, infidelity here. Now for everybody, this could be also, again, past energy. Getting over that. Possibly still. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing. For others of you, I feel like you're having some troubles getting pregnant, having a child. There could be an unwanted pregnancy, possibly. And it may have something to do with that Seven of Swords. For some of you, you could have gotten involved with someone and got pregnant and possibly found out you were pregnant after you kind of broke up or kind of released this individual, is kind of what I'm sensing. Again, this may not resonate with everyone, right? So take what does, leave the rest behind. It could just be somebody that you're connecting with. Okay, any other messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for mid-January 2020? Okay. Are there any other messages for, ooh, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh. Okay, so for some of you, Aquarius, there is, with this 10 of Pentacles, there's going to be some sort of loss of money, inheritance for some of you. For others of you, again, if you were married and there was that whole divorce and everything that happened, the 10 of Pentacles is like, and not really a good card, but in the reverse, it's like it's a loss. It's like you took a hit somewhere there. All right, so I'm going to use my zombie tarot to clarify. Ooh, hold on. Let's see what was at the bottom. Okay, so at the bottom though, here we go. At the bottom of the deck, I didn't check the bottom. I usually do. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like this talks about an imbalance here. I'm very drawn to that moon right there. I'm very drawn to that moon. We just had a full moon, or when I'm recording this, it's before the full moon, but mid-month, it should have already passed, and I feel like it's going to mess around with some people for sure. Possibly you, Aquarius, or whoever you're connecting with. There is, on top of it being a full moon, I believe there is, on the 10th is when it's happening. There's also a lunar eclipse happening along with it. So look out for that fun, right? And then further along, there will also be, so right around this time, I feel it's like the cycles of the moon. But I do feel like with it being present and being in the reverse, I'm going to read it as if it's the moon card. So there are, I feel like, and even the High Priestess, when I see that moon, like in the reverse, you could be connecting, there could be air sign, but I want to say there could be Cancer. With that moon there, you could be connecting with someone, Cancer in their chart. You could have Cancer in your chart. This just talks about being the imbalance here between, it could be individuals, family and individual. I don't know, love and family, relationship. I don't, I feel like there's, a lot is going to come out. Things that were hidden with that moon there in the reverse there. I do feel like things are gonna come out. I just want to point out, for those of you who are pregnant, you could either be I'm drawn back to this Empress in reverse. For some of you, you are getting close to your 9 months. For others of you, you're just literally in your first trimester still. Still have a long ways to go. Okay, anyway, let's get back to this. All right, so shuffle these. Okay, so I'm going to clarify the this King of Cups here. Some information on the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Ooh. So we do have a pair here, King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, however, is in the reverse. So she's showing up as someone who is feeling maybe a little bit unstable emotionally, possibly erratic, could be unhinged. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but somebody who's definitely quite emotional right now. Again, it's a feminine card, but it could be a masculine. It isn't a feminine energy that you're connecting with, but it could be a masculine or feminine person in general. We all have masculine, feminine energy, so keep that in mind as well. Okay, so this Queen of Cups could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you're connecting with, someone who I feel is quite attractive as well. Any other messages regarding the King of Cups for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for mid-January 2020? Okay, so we got the Nine of Wands in the reverse. We did see this in the pre-shuffle. So this is about, I feel like this Queen of Cups needs to let her guard down, or is letting her guard down, right? That wall, bringing down the wall of zombies that she's built up, right? She is kind of feeling a bit emotionally unstable, right? So she did possibly had like a wall built up. I do feel though like this King of Cups is a good energy for her or him again. It's just the energy. Take it how it resonates. But I do feel like this wall is being brought down. We also have the Devil in the reverse. So it could have just been it speaks about releasing a codependent energy or like a relationship like it could be relationship, it could be behavior that you're letting go of or that you're stopping or whatever. It could also speak of the fact that maybe this Queen and King are splitting up, possibly. Could be due to the fact that somebody was emotionally unstable. Maybe there was a lot of toxic behavior. Maybe, again, right? Like for this to be in the reverse means it had to have happened at some point, right? The Seven of Swords. So this deceitful behavior, the cheating, or if it was an affair, right? Running away, betrayal. It could have been theft, whatever it was, right? Or just, I feel like it's being released. We've got the Devil in the reverse and we've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, so again, Aquarius, you could be that King of Cups, or you could be that Queen of Cups. So just put yourself wherever you fit. If you are emotionally balanced and you are feeling like, you know, you're getting on with your life, you're working away and you're being patient, and working hard and like just waiting on success, then that's could be you. Or if you don't connect with that and you feel that like you're feeling a little bit unstable, you're still feeling emotionally unbalanced due to this relationship ending, possibly hormones if you are pregnant, right? Right? More so if it's an unwanted pregnancy for some of you. Again, take it how it resonates. All right, let's look at the Seven of Swords in reverse for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for mid-January 2020. Seven of Swords in reverse. We have the Chariot in the reverse. So again, Cancer. You'll be connecting with a Cancer here. Any other messages regarding the Seven of Swords in reverse for Aquarius? Okay. All right. So I feel, okay, so in regards to the Seven of Swords that you've released, so you let go of this, just that energy of the loss and the betrayal and, you know, the dishonest behavior, whatever it was. Whatever it was, could have been divorce, whatever it was for you, okay? With the Chariot in reverse, I feel like Spirit was trying to get you to move on at some point quicker, okay? So I feel like the universe was trying to force you along. However, you were fighting against it. Like I feel you were you were not listening to your intuition, not listening to your guides. And I feel like because of it, there could have been some casualties. I don't mean death or anything like that. I just mean like there could have been a lot of reckless behavior and shit. Again, not surprised. We get the Devil here at some point. It had to have been in the upright at some point for it to be in the reverse now, right? So again, we also have the King of Swords here in the reverse. Ooh, so this is a person. And again, you could have started off as this King of Cups, and then after whatever breakup happened here, ended up as this King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords, for me as a reader, in the reverse is somebody who's not thinking clearly right now. Is very stuck and stubborn. Acting very stubborn. Again, this could be you or a cross-watcher or someone you're connecting with. And then we have the Five of Wands. This is about very, you know, it's about, like, there's rivalry here happening here. Could be very competitive, like, energy. Arguing, a lot of discord here. Right, like, this is, like, and again, casualties. Like, these two are arguing and, like, this guy's trying to get away. Like, they literally took his leg, fighting over his leg, and, like, he's scooting away. So I feel like when you do argue, or when arguing was going down or whatever it was like you didn't even realize that there's other people that were getting affected or were being involved and hurt because of it as well. Okay? Kind of what I'm sensing here. So let's look at this Empress in the reverse for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords talks about, so this Empress, I feel, and again, maybe this is Empress, maybe after getting pregnant, if she is pregnant. Again, it could just be you have children, already grown children. They're not baby, like it's not that you're pregnant, or it could just be you're, yeah, it's just take it again, take it whatever, how it resonates. But I do see with the Six of Swords, this is someone who maybe moving because of it after this divorce happened and finding out they're pregnant, having to move. Maybe they're moving back home, possibly. For others of you, with this card for me, it's like you're moving on though with someone. So again, it's that the baby, choosing to keep the baby even though it was unwanted at first for some of you. It is going to be a little bit of a struggle, right? Getting across the water. Even though it's not rough water, you do have zombies pulling your boat down. So that transition from pregnancy to motherhood may be a little bit difficult, okay? So like I was saying, for some of you, you may be on like bed rest because of it. Okay, any other messages for, okay, we have the Three of Cups, so celebrations, okay? So could be celebrating the birth of the child, right? Shortly for some of you. For others of you, this is if you're moving back home, this is getting together with old friends, possibly family, your family getting involved and really showing you that, you know, they love you, they care about you, they're there to help support you through this hard time, okay? Let's look at that Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, a lot of cards. Some clarification on the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. All right, so in regards to this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, right? So it talks about, I feel like when I see that card, especially after divorce and everything, it speaks about, obviously, after everything is said and done, the divorce, settling things, the money, that's taking a hit, right? In terms of your financial stability, okay? It makes sense. The card to kind of clarify it is the Eight of Cups, right? It's that moving on, right? Retreating, moving on. Again, traveling. For some of you, you had to move. Maybe you had to move in with your parents because you can't afford to, you know, be out by yourself, like be out on your own. Any other messages regarding the Ten of Pentacles in reverse for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January mid-month 2020? Any other messages regarding the Ten of... Oh, okay, fell on the floor. Oh, of course, Seven of Cups in the reverse. So, whomever left had obviously some choices with the Seven of Cups there. And I feel by leaving and moving, you know, moving either away, back home, wherever it was, that transition that was needed, it was exhausting. It wasn't an easy decision to make, but it needed to happen. With this Eight of Cups, though, I can't help but look at, it's like she's still looking back, wondering, did I do the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Kind of what I'm sensing. For others of you, I feel like this is like a story from the past and there is no pregnancy. I feel like this is just speaks about, it's like you're remembering the past, Aquarius. Like, I feel like someone was betrayed, cheated on, a divorce happened, letting go of those feelings now, of all the arguing, it's like your intuition and the universe, spirit, God, whatever it was pushing you and trying to get you away from this energy, this person, and like you were fighting it. Yet somehow in this reverse, and again, I feel like for some of you, this Empress in the reverse speaks about someone who not necessarily, okay, like I feel like they think that they were a bad mom for staying as long as they did. And I want whomever is feeling that way, don't, like, I'm in tears right now. Do not feel that way. You were not a bad mom or a bad dad or whatever for staying in this relationship. The important thing is you got out. You got out, even with financial hardships and whatever it is that you had to deal with. And whatever it is that was on your plate here with the 7 of Cups, and you got out. All right, let's look at the 7 of Pentacles, right? 7 of Pentacles is, ooh, let's look at that 7 of Pentacles. So you're waiting on, so the 7 of Pentacles was the first card to come out. It does speak about past energy as well. So you could have been at some point waiting for this person to change. Right? Like waiting for this person to, I don't want to say love you, but like, I feel that for some of you, that's what it was. It's like you were, there was something, it's like you were waiting for something to change and it wasn't happening. When I asked to clarify that, I got the 6 of Cups in the reverse. So this does talk about past relationships or friendships or whatever, feeling that nostalgia or thinking about those past relationships. It's really about forgiving. I think that's what's needed here in order for this 7 of Pentacles. Like in order for you to move from this 7 to an 8 and then a 9 or whatever it is, to get to that 10 of Pentacles again. So we have this 10 of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. In order for you to flip it, I feel like the 6 of Cups needs to be released. So you need to forgive and move on from this relationship. All right, let's clarify the 2 of Swords in the reverse for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for mid-January 2020. Okay. So, for the 2 of Swords, it's imbalance. Maybe it could have been, again, it could have been the decision to stay or go. I feel like the decision is being made. It wasn't a decision you wanted to make, but you're having to now. Or it's being made for some of you because it's interesting. We've got the 4 of Cups in the reverse. So it's pulling yourself out of this rut of a relationship. There could have been someone, I don't really see, like, I mean, I see this King of Swords, I see the Empress, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. But somebody is definitely pulling themselves out of this rut. Maybe you couldn't fully commit to a person, or because of your past, right? You had to close out something. And I feel like for a lot of people, 2019, the end of 2019, and even now going for, it's like it comes in waves. Like I feel like there's like the second wave now is coming of like individuals. It could have even been a third wave for all I know. I kind of feel like it probably was. There was probably like another group previous. But I feel like slowly people are making or like really listening to themselves and listening and connecting with, you know, their guides and making the right decisions for themselves and really following, you know, their heart, their soul, versus just doing what, you know, what society deems correct or right. Anyway, we also got the 8 of Hazards. Okay, so that's the 8 of Pentacles. So we did go from a 7 to an 8, which is, you know, and this is the last card that I'm drawing from the tarot. So that's all about mastering your craft, right? Expanding on your knowledge, like really focusing on your body of work, whatever it is that you you need to do, because I feel like for some of you that is love, this, your children, right, in the home. All right, let me, do I want to do angel? Let's see. Actually, no. You know what? No romance angels for you. I don't really see too much. Like, I just see it like releasing. I don't really see like a big love, you know, affair thing happening in the forefront here. I just feel like, and maybe there is, maybe you are in a relationship, but they've kind of like are helping you right now. Or you are released a relationship. I'm currently single. But let's see. Do you have any romance advice? Any love advice for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January? Ooh. Okay. I need love advice for Aquarius, Sun, Moon. Oh, okay. All right. So we had 2 cards come out. We have Make the Effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, Aquarius, from now on, when the universe says it's time to go, you need to listen. Okay, listen to that voice, listen to your conscience, listen to your intuition. It knows when it's what you need to do. Okay, and then the next card to come out was Worth Waiting For. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, so things again, and I'm not surprised we've got that waiting happening here with this 7 of Pentacles as well, right? So things are happening for you, Aquarius. Things are moving forward. It's just going to take some patience. Sorry about that. All right. I'm going to use my Dream of Gaia tarot cards as my oracle for you guys today. Pull a few more messages, see what Spirit has for any other messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January, mid-month 2020. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January, mid-month 2020. Any other messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter? Whoop. Okay. All right. Looks like you got your messages. All right. Let's see here. Ooh. Okay. First card is the 12 of Fire in the reverse, which is Hero card. Okay. This speaks about don't try and be a hero. If someone, okay, and this is coming out strongly for some of you, if somebody is unstable or unhinged, and like, don't stay in a relationship just, they love me. No. That's not a good reason, right? work things out if you can. If not, then, you know, like, get out of a codependent relationship. Get out. Get help. And, you know, especially if it's like we had 7 of Swords pop out. We have the 5 of Wands over here. So there was a lot of chaos within this relationship, a lot of deceit and, right? The Devil. So I just was like, don't be a hero, right? Don't be a hero. Don't put yourself in the fire if you don't need to, right? If you have children, especially if you have children, like, what are you teaching them? That it's okay to, like, put yourself through this abuse? Like, that's potentially dangerous. Like, that's very dangerous, in fact, and, like, very harmful to children. That's not putting their needs at the forefront, right? So, anyways, again, I digress. Could be you, could be crosswatcher, or again, someone you're connecting with. Next card to come out was Love in the reverse. Oh boy, I feel like, Aquarius, your heart chakra is closed right now. It needs to be open. Like, you are purging and getting and healing and working through these past issues, okay? We do have the 6 of Cups in the reverse, so we are working through, you know, those issues. We are releasing the 7 of Swords, right? We are releasing that. I think it's time to start loving again and really turn, you know, like, for some of you, you may already be in a relationship, but you are not truly, your heart chakra is not truly open completely. And again, it could be because of your past hurt. The butterflies there, it's like a transformation needs to take place. And maybe a transformation is taking place currently for you, Aquarius. Following card to come out was the 9 of Water. So transformation is taking place. You are literally hearing the call, right? You're in the deepest depths of the ocean at one point, and I feel like you are seeing the light. You are seeing that the divine, that spirit, that God, universe is there. Whether it's your angels, even your spirit guides. Right? You're being pulled from the bottom, from the dark. With the heart, it's opening. And maybe for some of you, that was what needed to happen. Maybe you had to go through so much loss, so much, a whirlwind of emotions, and in order to have this enormous heart now, right? And again, I feel like with the last card being the child, I think that this child, and it could be, again, it's not for everybody, but for some of you, I feel like your children are your main focus. Your children are what drive you and what push you forward every day. Okay, I feel like I'm connecting with a lot of different Aquariuses at the moment. I feel like there are some women who are currently pregnant, some that are just gave birth, some that already have the child and have moved on, whatever, and starting over, whatever. And then I feel like there are that group of women who this happened to them in the past. Like, this could have happened, like, we're talking in the last decade, and, well, until now, like, it could have been in the last maybe 5 to 10 years, where their primary focus has been their children and their needs, right? and their healing and what they need. And it's like, don't forget about you, right? All right, Aquarius, that has been your mid-January 2020 general reading. If this video has resonated with you, please let me know below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, share it around, and do hit the notification bell. It will let you know the next time I upload a video. As always, Aquarius, cross watchers, do have a look at the Leo reading. It may give you a little bit more insight as well. And don't forget to check your moon, your rising, your Venus, and Jupiter for a better picture of what's going on in the situation, right? Do keep in mind your sun sign won't always resonate with you as well as your other signs. So do check those out as well. I think that is it. Look forward to, I'm going to start in February incorporating runes, into my readings. I've used to do a lot of rune readings back when I was younger, and I decided to incorporate them now in my readings going forward. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing for February. So do look forward to that. I might just do a quick little like pick a card from now until February in between there, and maybe I'll throw in like a rune reading or something. But so look forward to that. All right. So have a wonderful, fabulous, fabulous day and many blessings.